this makeup video, y'all. This makeup video. I have been waiting so long to make this video because I genuinely had no idea on how to talk about it, but I chose, I honestly don't even know right now, but I say, fuck it, let's just do it. So today we're going to be talking about Shagal, which is an account on Instagram, whilst I do makeup inspired by that person on Instagram. And I'm just joking because that person is actually me. Uh, so, I have this fake account on Instagram called Shagal, and I couldn't wait to talk to you guys about it, but I have to glue down my eyebrows first, so just wait a second. So guys, basically, as I said before, Shagal is my fake Insta account, but I'm gonna talk about why do I have that account, what is the point of the account, and why the fuck is my face paint coming out gray. So guys, I think I managed to pretty much fix it up, but let's talk about why I made the account. The reason why I made the account is kind of like a weird, almost like a therapy thing, because as you guys have probably got by the name, the whole account is kind of based on SCP-096, and as you guys may have probably not guessed, the account is kind of based around me pretending that I love him and shit. But you guys might be asking, why are you pretending that? That's kind of weird, and I personally agree. But you know who would have had not agreed? Me when I was 12. Yeah, because when I was 12, when I tell y'all I was in love with 096, I mean in love, dead ass, and genuinely, it was me and him against the world in a way. It was weird, but kind of I don't know, kind of iconic in a way, because I mean, being weird is always iconic as long as you're not harming anybody. So I was doing this shit, and then I grew out of it, but I still had the idea of loving 096 in my head and being the 096 lover, because my friends would also make fun of me for being the kid that was in love with 096. So here I had this kind of weird concept when I was 12 that was to make my whole identity revolve around 096, to make it latch onto 096. I wanted to do my makeup the way that I'm doing it right now. I wanted to have white hair and have the tips of my hair be red so that it would look like blood, all that shit. And so I created this identity and I called it Shagal. So right now the point of it is to pretend that I'm still in love with the 96 as more of a thing to do to reminisce of, wait, is that even a word? To look back at the way I acted when I was 12 and think whoa, this is not bad at all. And it's a way to imagine my 12-year-old self being happy for once, because when I was 12, it rough time of my life, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty rough time of my life for various reasons, which I don't feel like going into detail because I cannot really remember, because I have the idea, so a lot of things I tend to forget about them. So it was just created so that I could feel like my 12-year-old self was happy again and again. And that's kind of just the way it's going right now, and I have nothing more to add about the way Shagal was created. And So right now I'll just start talking about what I'm doing with the makeup. Right now I'm like creating this weird like brow bone illusion. It's like I have to blend this out and draw like fake eyebrows on. I have not ever done this like so heavily. Like it's usually a lot lighter. And you know what I'm gonna do to blend this out? I'm gonna put like setting powder on it. Because I mean, why not? Like it's glued down eyebrows. They always need a bit more setting, and the setting powder is very light, so I don't know, looks good enough in my opinion. Now I'm gonna do like a nose strip right here. I mean, honestly, I feel like I managed to time the like talking about the account and talking about the makeup pretty well, because like before I had like nothing to talk about. I was just like doing a white base and doing a bit of contour, but like y'all have seen that already in my other videos, so like who cares about that, honestly. Now I'm gonna have to do like the white eyebrows, which like I know that like 096 has like no body hair, but like this is 096 inspired. It's not meant to look exactly like him. Of course they are like sad because it's like Shaga again is inspired by 096, so it's meant to look like always like very sad, always crying and shit. Which honestly, that used to be me, but like not anymore. Stay safe though. um Now, what are we supposed to do? I do not remember. And oh, we go into like the eye droop, which it can get pretty hard to do. Let me just grab my eyeliner. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to like do this, I think, like whilst looking at the camera. I'm sorry. Hold on. Now here's what I needed to do. I just needed to make the eye droop white, and I actually need to make the eyeliner a bit darker, I think, like just like that, nothing too heavy. I don't want it to be like pitch black actually. Yeah, I feel like this like looks a bit better now. I'm gonna just do this on the other eye and I'll get back to you. Now I did the other eye, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting on to the fake eye bags, which are pretty easy to do. Like just blend this into the black and a bit into the inner corner. Then we have to carefully do this around the eye droop. Then extend this further again. Then we grab a bit of purple and we go in between the eyelid, like in the eyelid crease. Then we do this with like the Aegyo. And I think I should change up my brush. I should get a more precise brush for this. I'm having a problem finding the right brush for this. Yeah, I think we can do this with the other eye now. Now that we're done with the other eye, we can start doing the mouth, which I believe is one of the easiest parts, which is literally just smearing red across the mouth like this. Now we are, hold on. We are pretty much almost done. We just need to add the highlighter, eye pencil, and contacts. I'll do my contacts because actually you're supposed to do your contacts before the makeup. It's just that I forgot. So guys, I managed, like, my eyes were burning and it started smudging my makeup, so we're going contactless for today. So I just have to add in the eye pencil and the highlighter, except that shut up! Except that one, I can't find my eye pencil, and two, these birds are fucking annoying me. So I found my eye pencil, and now we're going to do the highlighter, which literally we're going just to be putting it, like, a lot of it, but just in the inner corner of the eye and on a bit on like the chin. Like, we do not want to put it on the nose. Like, I feel like the nose looks better without any like sparkle and shit, so we're just gonna leave it as it is. And so the look is done, the makeup look, but I have to add some of these bracelets because they literally guys, I'm gonna have this bracelet here that says Shy Guy, and this other here that says SCP-096. I did make them for the fake account, yes. I'll try to get my contacts in, but I'm not gonna do that on video because that'll take a while. Go put on an outfit, and you can look up the ending pictures on Instagram, but I'll end the video of today right here, right now. Bye guys!